Markwayne Mullin statement. Hillary Clinton was sending classified documents that were stamped TS or TSSCI. After top U.S. national security leaders erroneously messaged a journalist sensitive operational details about impending military action, political figures on both sides of the aisle called to mind other classified documents incidents. Senator Markwayne Mullin, ROKLA, posted a video on X, asserting that the Trump administration's use of the commercial messaging app Signal to discuss bombing Yemen was incomparable to Hillary Clinton's use of a personal email and private email server when she was President Barack Obama's Secretary of State. To compare the two, between Hillary Clinton and what President Donald Trump's cabinet members were doing is absolutely absurd, Mullin said March 26th. Hillary Clinton was sending classified documents that were stamped TS or TSSCI. The acronyms are intelligence shorthand for top secret and top secret sensitive compartmented information. On the contrary, in the Signal conversation among Trump administration officials, Mullin said no classified information was shared. That Clinton emailed information marked TS or TSCI was not borne out in any of the investigations into her emails. Although FBI and State Department reports found that some classified material was included among some Clinton emails, none of them were clearly marked as classified or top secret, as Mullin said. As Secretary of State, Clinton used a personal email address ending in @clintonemail.com, which meant its data was housed on private servers in her New York home. The emails have been the subject of FBI and congressional scrutiny for years. A 2019 State Department report rebuts Mullin's statement that Clinton sent classified information. In 2016, the FBI reported that 113 of the approximately 30,000 emails it reviewed contained information that was classified at the time they were sent or received. Of the emails, the FBI reported that a very small number of emails containing classified information were duly marked, signaling their classification. The State Department report said, instances of classified information being deliberately transmitted via unclassified email were rare. There was no persuasive evidence of systemic, deliberate mishandling of classified information, it said. Thomas Blanton, the director of George Washington University's National Security Archive, said the National Security Archive team has reviewed thousands of the now public emails from Clinton's private server. None of them were stamped TS, top secret, or TSSCI, top secret sensitive compartmented information, at the time they were sent or received, Blanton told PolitiFact. None of them were even marked as classified at the time she sent or received them. He added that the State Department concluded the same thing after reviewing all the emails. We emailed Mullin's spokesperson and received no response. Senator Markwayne Mullin, a Republican from Oklahoma, questions Pete Hegseth, President-elect Donald Trump's nominee for Defense Secretary, during Hegseth's confirmation hearing before the Senate Armed Services Committee on January 14th in Washington, D.C. Senator Markwayne Mullin, a Republican from Oklahoma, questions Pete Hegseth, President-elect Donald Trump's nominee for Defense Secretary, during Hegseth's confirmation hearing before the Senate Armed Services Committee on January 14th in Washington, D.C. State Department review didn't show Clinton sending emails marked as classified. From July 2016 to September 2019, the State Department's Office of Information Security reviewed tens of thousands of documents, gathered statements from hundreds of past and current State Department employees, and conducted dozens of interviews. The State Department team concluded that Clinton's use of a private email system to conduct official business added an increased degree of risk of compromise, because a private system lacked the security capabilities of State Department networks. For the sake of speed, classified information was in some instances inappropriately introduced into an unclassified system, but the people involved were aware of security policies and did their best to implement them in their operations, the report said. The State Department report also said that a typical security violation involves pre-marked classified information discovered at the time of the incident, none of which was found. None of the emails at issue in this review were marked as classified, it said. What did the FBI and Justice Department reviews find? In 2016, the then FBI Director James Comey said that of the approximately 30,000 emails the agency analyzed, 8 email chains, containing an unspecified number of individual emails, contained information classified top secret at the time they were sent or received. Other email chains contained information classified at levels below top secret,